The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have crossed over into countless universes throughout the years, whether it's in toys, comics, cartoons, and even epic battles. Some of these were legendary mashups, while others were, not so much.
It's time for some shell shock!
What are those things?
Today we're diving into some memorable and unexpected TMNT crossovers.
Heat the time!
Let's kick things off with a crossover that just makes the most sense, and that is Usagi Yojimbo. If you're a Ninja Turtle fan, the chances are you have seen this samurai rabbit and the heroes in the half shell team up countless times. Usagi Yojimbo is a long-running comic book series created by Stan Sakai in 1984. The series follows Miyamoto Usagi, a skilled samurai rabbit wandering a world inspired by Edo period Japan. His first crossover with the Turtles happened in Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 7 in 1987. Usagi appeared in multiple TMNT animated series, starting with the classic 87 cartoon. Fans got to see him again in 2003 and 2012, where he played a bigger role. The 2012 show gave Usagi a much bigger storyline than in previous iterations. In this version, you get to see Usagi and Leonardo team up to fight an evil sorcerer. And if you're a toy collector, you might remember that Usagi got an action figure. Playmates Toys released the first Usagi action figure in 1989, making him one of the few non-TMNT characters to get his own figure. Usagi Yojimbo is one of my favorite crossovers. I personally feel that he is the most honorable and disciplined character the Turtles have encountered throughout all of their journeys. I would have loved to have seen him become a permanent addition to the team.
Did someone say crossover?
Well, look who it is, kiddos. It's my friend Retro Spectrum. Let's hear what he has to say about Ninja Turtle crossovers.
You know, a good crossover is definitely a guilty pleasure for fanboys and fangirls. It's stupid fun watching your favorite characters interact for the first time. And usually the formula consists of two heroes duking it out before they realize that they have to team up to defeat some sort of external force. Sometimes the best stories are both cliche and formulaic. I feel like DC Comics really celebrated these kinds of events, what with all the crises across the multiverse, dating all the way back to the 60s. Then in 1976, DC reached out to another publisher in order to produce one of the most iconic crossovers of all time. Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man. After this, it became much more common to see your favorite childhood heroes cohabitate, like Superman meets the Thundercats, and who knew that Aquaman, yeah, he hangs out with Jabberjaw, so he's got that going for him. Batman's worked with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on a number of occasions, and while those were fun, nothing beats my favorite Turtles crossover of all time. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles meet Archie. The Ninja Turtles arrive in Riverdale thanks to Cuddly, the trans-dimensional cowlick. Now, in a break from the traditional formula, the Turtles don't actually battle the Archie gang. Instead, they party at a music festival during a performance by none other than Josie and the Pussycats. By the way, this wasn't even Archie's final crossover, not by any means. Since his interaction with the heroes in a half shell, he's hung out with the Punisher and even taken on the Predator. Now, with the Ninja Turtles so popular, even today, it's likely we'll see even more crossovers from them in the future.
After all this time, we finally got the crossover we've all been wanting. He-Man and the Ninja Turtles are teaming up for the Turtles of Grayskull. In Dimension X, Krang and the Shredder discover Eternia, and the power they need to not only take over Earth, but the entire universe. Of course, upon arrival, they run into Skeletor and decide to team up to fight the heroes in the half shell and the Masters of the Universe. As soon as I heard about this, I was all in. I jumped on the pre-order, got the entire first wave, finally, my two favorite toy lines are crossing over. It's a childhood dream come true. I knew this was going to be the best toy line of 2024. But is it? Did they do a good job with this crossover? Typically, I'm not one to speak negative about things on my channel, but I gotta be honest with you, I wanted to love this toy line, but overall I was disappointed. Let me break it down for you. Mutated He-Man does look awesome. I really like the paint job they did with him. But why doesn't he have his power sword? He-Man without a power sword just doesn't make sense to me. Also, it would have been really epic if there was a battle cat included with this figure. The turtles just look odd to me. Their proportions are off because they're the same shape as He-Man, which makes their heads look massive. Also, the paint deco is very flat and boring. They put a blonde wig on Mikey, but the oddest thing is their shells. They're removable. That said, it wasn't all bad. There definitely were some wins. But overall, I was a little underwhelmed. But you know what I realized? This isn't for me. This is for the next generation of toy collectors. This is for my son. He's not worried about those details. Heck, we weren't worried about those details as kids. We wanted these toys. And now my kid gets to have them. He gets to create worlds. He gets to use his imagination, and I get to join him on his journey. That's what makes this crossover so special. Thank you so much to my best buddy Retro Spectrum for joining me on this turtle crossover adventure and providing insights into Archie and the gang meeting the heroes in a half shell. Head over to Retro Spectrum on YouTube and watch some of his amazing videos. You will not be disappointed. So what's your favorite turtle crossover? Drop me a comment below. Let's talk some turtles. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button as well as the bell to get notified when I drop new content. And until next time, remember, Cowabunga.